In this video, I'm going to show you how one course creator reactivated his dormant subscribers and recovered over $100,000 in lost revenue using cash injection campaigns. And if you are selling courses or high ticket programs, you have an email list, and you are not doing this, I can almost guarantee you are losing money. So stick with me for just a few minutes and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about and how you can do this too. So here's the main problem for most companies. You are probably losing money because you don't have a long enough time horizon on how people buy. And so, because of that, you will miss out on hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue over the lifetime of your business because you expect that most people who don't buy right away are not going to become buyers. And the reality is, the data shows that the majority of people will buy after 90 days of joining your list. And so, let's just prove that with a case study about a company that kind of had a similar strategy before we got started and then what we were able to do for them once we implemented exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. So just by using this strategy, which is what we would call campaign blocks and some simple emails, again, we were able to help this course creator generate over $100,000 in sales. Just a little bit of quick background where we got started from. This company is a really cool education company. They sell an online course that teaches people how to invest smarter. And they sell their course for 997 euros. So this is actually all in euros. They run a webinar funnel, and their biggest traffic source is Facebook ads. They also have a growing YouTube channel that drives some traffic to the webinar as well. And so what their funnel looked like when we got started was most people discovered them through paid ads or potentially their YouTube channel. They would sign up for that webinar. Once you sign up for that webinar, they had a really great email follow-up that would get people to show up to the webinar. Someone would show up to the webinar, and then they would get a really great email follow-up for about the next 2 weeks that would try to convince this person to buy the program. If they bought, they would celebrate, they would get really excited, they would be happy that they got a new customer. And if they didn't buy, they would really just move down to like one nurture email per month. And so the really critical missing piece of this puzzle here was their follow-up email marketing strategy. What did they do with all these people who they generated from paid ads and weren't buying their stuff right away? And so again, what we did for them was we came in and we ran 2 cash injection campaigns for them. And the basis of this strategy is what we would call a campaign block. So what you can see here is we have a series of emails that go out, and the whole goal of these emails is to bond with people and get people excited to read our emails. We want to provide value, connect with the reader, and then have a specific promotion with a start date and an end date and an incentive to join. That's what a campaign block is. So specifically how we do this, when we do this done for you for clients, we have this doc where we go through and we really dig into who is their ideal customer, what are their beliefs, what are they looking for, what are their problems, what are their goals, all of that stuff. So we can really get a clear picture of who we're working with. If you're running this for yourself, you probably already know what most of that is. And then we want to come up with an exciting offer. So we want to be really clear about what our customers' desired outcome is. What is an incentive that we can create to move forward now? So a lot of people use discounts. You don't have to use discounts. In fact, I don't really like to use discounts all the time. So we found a lot of other ways we can do things where we can come up with particular bonuses that we can highlight. We can come up with incentives that are basically more like situational around what's going on in the industry or someone's life about a reason to move forward. We can kind of create little special editions of products so that we can speak to specific niches and speak to specific segments of the audience. Lots of options there is the point. So we want to come up with an incentive to move forward now. This is just really important because the reality is a lot of people move forward when they have an incentive. Is you just tell them, hey, you can join whenever you want. They won't join because they don't have to make a decision. We want to figure out what's the conversion mechanism. So what's the funnel, the sales page, the order bumps, the upsells, all that stuff. We want a specific start and end date that is really important for these. And then that's what we want to do. We want to kind of map all that out in a little doc like this. So we know, hey, here's what we're doing. Here's the moving forward, all that good stuff. And then what we do is we actually map out all the emails for our promotions. So again, these story and bonding emails, our goal with these emails is to connect with people, to get them really clear on the problem, to shift beliefs, to give them new insights and new ways of thinking about things through stories and little anecdotes. We want to show them lots of testimonials, case studies, get them excited about a new solution. And then we go into this campaign schedule. So this is what our cash injection campaigns look like. We have a teaser email that goes out, lets people know we've got something good coming. The doors open up. Now people can buy, they get links, they can start joining. And then we have daily emails going during this promotion where we're digging into the problems that people have. We're talking about the mistakes that people often make. We're future pacing what success actually looks like once they go through and get the result of this product we're selling. We're handling objections. We're showing proof, student successes, case studies. We're answering frequently asked questions. Another thing we'd like to do is just give people an opportunity to chat with us. So we will send emails that say like, hey, if you have questions, just email us back. We'll get right back to you. People will email us their objections. 1, we can handle those one-on-one, and 2, we can use that as ammunition for future emails. Really great idea you can do there. And then we close the doors. So we've got a series of emails going out letting people know this is your last chance. The doors are closing. You're not going to be able to buy this after this particular date. This is why the promotion is ending. So this is why you should move forward now. Another little thing that we like to do is we add some one-on-one follow-up. So if we can see in our CRM that there's someone that's been engaging with our campaign a lot, opening lots of our emails, opening them multiple times, they don't buy, we'll just send them a one-on-one email and say, hey, we saw you were probably interested in this thing. You didn't move forward. What's the deal? Anything we can do for you? See if we can knock a few people over the fence that way. And then we survey the audience. So we survey the buyers, we survey the non-buyers, we figure out why the people that buy. We figured out why the people that didn't buy. And then we rinse and repeat. And so what this looks like for our customers or the people on your email list is they go through this series where they are just getting story and bonding emails, and then they see a big promotion happen. And then that actually ends, and they go back, they kind of get a little break, right? We stop the hard selling on them, and then they go back to a little break where they're just getting more story and bonding emails. And then we go back to running another campaign. And so let's talk about the results from this. So again, like I said, we ran 2 of these campaigns. The first one, again, we warmed up the audience first. We ran a promotion for about a week. That generated about $15,952 in sales. Actually, it was in euros, but I just put $sign here. And, we didn't crack the code on this. Not everybody would be super elated about $16,000, but, everyone is pretty happy when most people have $16,000. We didn't crack the code, but we showed there's definitely some potential in this email list. So then we get to our second campaign. And this is where we, again, engage the audience using kind of what I just showed you in between those promotions. Then we ran the promotion again. And then in this one, we generated over 92,000 euros. So again, I put a $sign, it should be euros, but you get it. And I think that definitely proves there's value inside this list because just by running these 2 campaigns, we generated over 100,000 euros in sales. And so this is the power of having a specific strategy where you're going in and engaging your email list, bonding with them, nurturing with them, and then giving them a specific incentive to move forward. So not just saying like, hey, you can join whenever you want. Obviously, we want to be making offers in between. We can make little offers in between, but specifically having a start date and end date where people can join because now is there an incentive to buy, and that is going to go away. And so if you want to get in on this now is the time. So hopefully you can see through this little case study that this is a very, very powerful strategy. And if you will implement this, you could be generating 5 to 6 figures per month, depending on the pricing of your offer and the size of your email list. So one quick request from me, if you like this style of video, please drop me a comment down below and let me know. I usually don't do this style of video. Usually I've got a nice camera, I've got some lights set up, I do some editing, I've got all that stuff. And this is one I'm just kind of throwing out here with a Google Doc and a case study. So if you like this, please let me know so I can make more of these. Also, that like and subscribe helps YouTube figure out that we've got good content so we can share it with other people. I will drop this doc down below this video. So if you want to grab this, it's just below this video. Also, if you're looking for some help with this, every quarter, me and my team actually do this for a couple of clients. So you can apply in that doc down below as well. If you just want to keep watching more YouTube videos, I've actually got another video right here that will dive deeper into how we are doing different email marketing strategies for creators and people who are selling high ticket offers. So just jump on over to this video and I will catch you over there.